So I want to talk about improvements even more to the simple little bench idea I had before. And briefly, what I was talking about before is that to make a bench with a bunch of solar-powered fans with a solar cell providing shade, and the fans providing cooling, so people would walk more, people, which will be better for the environment, so disabled people can get more out, better for people's mental health, and so on, and it'll be self-sustaining. Also, so people don't die of heat exhaustion as much if they are homeless or anything, which is a major concern. And being outside is better for your mental health. Well, what about if we make these fans below the solar cells also act as wind turbines anyway, so generate electricity at times when they're not using it. And briefly before these fans, I also made them on timers, so they're not always left on. A person can turn them on, but if they forget to turn them off, within 5 minutes off. Another thing is this, so I forgot to mention, is this solar cell above it does provide some protection against the rain, which encourages more in bad weather. And even these little fans provide a little one. But to make it even better for the rain and for the environment, we can install something what I call a rain pit just below the bench. What do I mean by a rain pit? Well, first, if we have something like concrete or asphalt, that's what we're mostly talking about, and this will be a pit in there because no one's walking there, where there's this dirt, and there might be plants there might not be plants. Plants might come in there naturally or not, or gravel, and rain then can soak into the ground quicker there, which locally makes it a little more dry because rain just drains faster and builds up less. But what else it does is it stops bigger pieces of plastic from traveling, or other trash from traveling as far into lakes and rivers and stuff and causing as much damage. It causes them to break down less. And the pollution that does filter in the rain, it goes into the ground. And then when it goes into the ground, it can travels more in the ground over a long distance, over more spread out, not in one ground place, which lets it filter out more. Another thing is it helps prevent flooding, because if there's more drains, one place soil becomes less saturated quickly in one location, and that means that soil doesn't get overwhelmed and start flash flooding. So reduces flooding, is better for the environment, and keeps it locally more dry, which might be nice if you want to sit down during the rain. We could also make this whole bench hydrophobic or repels water. Then those little slits, stuff can go easily under the slits and it can drive off faster. The fans could also help dry it off if you want to, but they also might just blow stuff in your own. Fans might help more dry off if after storm. But hydrophobic things tend to dry off really fast if the water can drip off or if you can wipe away the water, which the fans could do. But on a flat surface, water just stays on a flat surface more, but not as much as you'd think, because if the water drips a little bit on sides, it can pull the rest of the water over the repelling surface more. And making hydrophobic materials is pretty easy, and it's pretty easy ways of coating it. Well, the last one would be to have some form of charging station here for like iPhones or something, but it have to be low electricity, not high electricity things. And the problem with all charging stations is that they easily would get dirty and then it would not be usable. So I'm going back and forth about how useful that would be. And finally, this can all connect to the power grid and help power the power grid. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard, but with your help, I think I can do it. Also, if you have any ideas for future videos, comments, or suggestions, please leave in the comment section below. Again, thank you very much. Goodbye.